Hi everyone, Michael from MKRO here, and we are very, very excited to be presenting to you our latest collaboration with the creator Basiilleaf. Now, if you've been following our journey with Basiil for the last few years, you know that she's one of the very first people we did a brand collaboration with as a creator. Now, that really set the precedent for us working with dozens of creators across agencies, making really bespoke products for people who stream or make YouTube content. And this, well, what we're about to show you is the third iteration in her keyboard and desk brand. It's incredible that we're already at round 3, technically, round 2 of the set. But I wanted to celebrate this by walking you through the thought process and the changes that we've made to the products so far. If you participated in the first presale, this would probably look pretty familiar to you. This is the original set. And for those seeing it for the first time, just to give you a couple of things to look out for in this design. Of course, we had the kind of 8-bit retro colorway and the font, large numbers. We have little Easter eggs here, like the pause on some of the keycaps, the emoji on the 3, and of course, the hiragana sublegends. Really unique set, very much in flavor with Basiil's personality. This came with a bunch of stickers that she hand drew herself and a desk mat. It was a fantastic sale. Still have people reaching out to us asking when we're going to do a next set drop. And well, that's the celebration that we're having today. About a year ago, we did a kind of smaller drop with updated novelty keys with her illustrations on the caps. But then also we did something really fun, as you can see here. This is, and you might have seen wrist rest mouse pads out there in the wild. The vast majority of them used a specific existing mold, and they might have a kind of a general cutout. This one was bespoke from the very beginning. It has a specific bump. This is kind of different than the pads you see out there. And then of course, cut out around the outline of the mat. So it's really comfortable, kind of a fun mouse pad to use like this, and just a really fun piece to keep on your desk. Always a conversation starter. Very, very comfy, as you can imagine. Now, for the third round, we wanted to go back to the original design and basically give it a different kind of flavor to the release that we're doing this year. And so I have our new products, just moving these aside, right next to me for us to look at together. First, let's check out the mat. Again, this probably looks pretty familiar to the original buyers, but there's a little bit of a twist that might excite the original collectors and her new fans alike. So let's open this up. Now, it won't come in vinyl plastic. That's just for the prototype we have here. It'll come in our very nice drawstring bags, but already you can kind of see that there's a little bit something different here. We have the Microsoft Paint space, but what's really great about this mat is now we have little cat ears at the top of the mat. Let me actually grab the camera so we can do a full zoom out of the mat in its glory with a keyboard on top of it. Our thick, plush 4mm mats, and taking inspiration from the original cutout, like that guy, we want to add a unique shape to the mats. You see there's stitching. If you've never used a 4mm mat before, it is extremely plush. You can kind of see the give there, very thick, neoprene on the back, doesn't slip, really, really nice microfiber, high fiber count. We always want to provide a mat that you're gonna be able to use for a very, very long time. It won't fray because of the stitching, and the color just gets printed right over the edge. So really nice here. And so just a really adorable mat that we're really proud to make. And we're excited to get these on everyone's desk. A few little updates here to the illustration. All in all, just a really great combo for something on your desk. So we're feeling like this guy right here because we're quite excited about the custom prototype that's come in now, and we're gonna give you a first look at it. If you went to Basiil's pop-up, you've already seen this in person, but for all of you out there that did not get to go out there in California, this is the first look at the full key set. Now right away, you can notice a much simpler pared down design. This looks like we took out the hiragana legends, but on closer look, you'll see the original 3 emoji here. We have a lot more emojis on the caps. We want to do a non-legend version, but to add a lot of character, In fact, Basiil's idea and a lot of her character in here. Super cute emojis right on the caps. Let's actually take all of these out and maybe you'll find some more once you receive them. But yeah, just super fun companions alongside the novelties that are also in the box that we'll look for in a moment. Just something really fun, nice, cute little companions for you to type with. Very still usable, but just something really unique. We've never seen anything like this before. And when Basiil wanted to add, these little guys on the caps, we were all for it. And we've tried to find every which way to be able to do that on the keyboard without it getting too distracting. We still have many of the original elements of the design, including the paws and your little friends and companions here. But let's look at the second one, or the second tray rather, because this time we have added many of the new illustrations and we have more here. This time around, we are not doing a separate novelty kit. Everything will be in one full amazing set, and you can put it on your existing board, go out and buy a new one. It will work on lots of different types of mechanical keyboards. Just a little bit more on the caps overall. If you've never purchased a high quality PBT set or an Infinity set manufactured by us, we use a very proprietary kind of PBT. It's very hard to describe unless you get your hands on it, which is kind of convenient for us as sellers of these. But to give you kind of a sense of them, and maybe you get to see a little bit of the grain here on camera, but we use a very nice proprietary PBT mixture that has just a little bit of grit to it. Sometimes PBT, especially ones that are dyed, maybe you can see kind of the shine here. You see it kind of sparkly on the edges. That's the grain or the light hitting the grain. You can feel that. It doesn't feel like sandpaper, it doesn't feel like anything that you would typically notice, but what it does do is give it a really nice matte texture that's not greasy, it's not slippery at all. Very different than what you get on a typical keyboard. It just feels really nice under the fingertip. Especially if you have sweaty palms like I do, you won't feel that sweat transfer onto the keycap. These things won't shine, they won't grease up, just really, really, really nice. Full coverage, we'll cover most keyboards from 60% up to full sizes unless you have something very atypical. Tons of novelty keycaps to play with. And yeah, this is the first look at Basiil round 3 release, her second round of the cap set, and just something to contrast with a bit of the busyness with the Hiragana Legends. And that's what we're trying to do here at MKRO, work directly with awesome brands and creators so that it really feels like their own. This isn't our drop that just happens to have Basiil's colors and text. This is a product that we developed in conjunction with them, and we wanted to feel like something really unique that's available for her fans and her community and herself. She's using this on her desk right now. So really excited to get this out there. So let us know what you think. Do you prefer the new sleeker design? Did you like the kind of busyness and the Japanese overlay that we had on the original? Let us know below.